Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today. My name is Katie and this is my YouTube channel where I do all kinds of fun crafts, DIYs, and thrift flips and just all kinds of projects, and I take you along sharing with you guys how I create some of the projects that I sell in my online shop and in my Etsy shop. Today's video is going to be a collaboration with Sola Wood Flowers. They reached out to me to see if I would be interested in partnering with them to share some fun DIY projects featuring their amazing wood flowers, and I said yes immediately because I love the wood flowers. I love using them in a different way. I prefer to use them on my wood signs that I hand paint, but I do like using them in other decoration too, and I have been for years. So when they reached out to me, I was super excited about that. So I've got two fun projects for you guys today featuring the Sola Wood Flowers. I will have links to everything that you need to know to their website. I am going to put a link to their video on how they make their wood flowers because I think it is just so incredibly interesting. And then I will be sharing with you guys the two projects that I have today, and I am super excited to be sharing this with you guys today. So let's head to the craft table and get started on today's project. So I wanted to show you guys what I got sent to me from Sola Wood Flowers for this collaboration. And the first one that I'm opening up here is the Garden Goddess 25 pack. It's got a very fun color arrangement here. I love the purples and the cream and the green together. These are still very soft, which is awesome, but they are also still very delicate. So you do need to handle them very carefully, store them very carefully, and then obviously take great care when you are using them on projects. But look at how cute they are. So these are all dyed, and in a future video, I am going to show you guys how to dye the wood flowers. I also got this 50 random assortment of just kind of the plain ones, and I just love how they look just like this, having this plain look. So I will be doing something with those too in the future. Doesn't this one kind of look like pencil shavings? It is so cool. It's just so amazing to me how they create these fun flowers. It's just so delicate and probably very time consuming, but awesome in the end. And this one kind of has a couple little layers to it. So fun. So in addition to the flowers, they do also have some planter boxes, and I picked up the hexagon wood planter, and I'm going to be showing you what I do with that later on in the video. I'm also going to be creating a super fun sign. Now this is what I normally do with the wood flowers, although today's project is a very unique project. This is why I have gotten into the wood flowers and how I prefer to use them in coordinating with my wood sign. So I just have this 1x12 piece of pine. It is a they're only 11¼ inches, and so it's cut down to 11¼ inches so that it's square. And I'm just base coating it white with my foam roller brush. And while it dries, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do with this hexagon wood planter. So on their website, they do have some floral foam, but I had this stuff from the Dollar Tree, and I just kind of cut it down to make it work. I kind of wanted it to fill up that space down there, but yet I wanted to also be able to share the flowers. So the flowers that I'm using in this little planter, unfortunately, I don't know the name right now, but I'll find the name and I'll link it down below too, if they're still available. They are just ones that I had already in my stash because I wanted to save the other ones I got for the other projects. So I grabbed these picks of greenery that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. I think this is eucalyptus is what it said. And I just kind of shoved them in the back so that they were sticking out. And then I just used my hot glue gun and carefully hot glued the flowers in there. And I just kind of had to move them around until I felt like I was happy with them. This is another fun, I love those big flowers like that. And I think I was being a little bit rough with this, but ultimately in the end, it turned out so stinking cute. Like, that's not normally the type of projects that I create, but I just love the way that this turned out. And so now I'm thinking, maybe I should do a few more of these. So this hexagon wood planter with just a few little flowers and some greenery, it turned out so stinking amazing. So I'm going to be going on to the next project in just a minute, but I wanted to tell you guys that you can follow me on all of my social media platforms, and make sure you check out my website where some of these items will be for sale in the future. So I created this stencil, and I used reusable Mylar stencils, and I have this one. It's a little bit big. I didn't cut it exactly correct, so it's a little bit larger, and I'm just kind of painting the outline piece and kind of adding a little bit of dimension and color to my little chicken here, and just kind of doing some of the parts where I'm not going to be adding flowers, because that's what I'm going to be doing. And again, like I said, this is more the style of what I like to create with the wood flowers, is creating the fun signs, sometimes just adding some words and some flowers. But for today's project, I thought it would be super cute to fill in this whole little rooster. And the cat would like to say hello. So I painted some green in the background simply because I just thought, in case something is showing underneath the flowers, I wanted it to be green so that it kind of went along with the greenery. But once I pull that stencil off, you can see how fun that shape is, and I will probably be using this stencil many more times in the future, so be watching. So then once I was ready and the paint was dry, I just started filling it in again with the Garden Goddess assortment. I love this fun purple and cream and green. It is so stinking cute, and look at how fun it turned out. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you some of my real life chickens. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you give me a like, and I would love to hear your comments, as well as subscribe so that you can see all of the future videos. There's my little tribe of chickadees. And I look forward to seeing you guys all again in future videos. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.